This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up, now who really tryna hit one? Puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass. Then we pass. This is it, what? Fettuccine with the team, we getting lit. What? Got it rolled up.
Man, oh man.
Well, what do we have here?
What do we have here? It's another beautiful Thursday in New York City.
You know what I'm saying? We in the healthy month of Julyans.
Yes, come on now, Julyans.
You know
what up? Shout out to the Lions.
Shout out to the Alliance.
Swanee, what up? Hood,
you already know, super group in stores, bitch.
Come on, go and stream that. But in other news, it's your man EarthTone.
And your man, the real PZ.
And it's the Herbal Tea Gang. What's going on?
What?
Where you at? You all right? You up? You woke?
What?
You sound like you just rolled out of bed. You good?
Don't play me like that. Do not play me.
Do
not play me.
I'm just fucking
like
around.
That.
I'm just fucking around. But we out here, man. 5-7.
5-7.
Episode 57.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You know we got another head to head. We got 2 projects though, 2 full lengths.
You know what?
2 healthy helpings.
We do have 2 healthy helpings, and it's just so advantageous that we pick these 2 particular people at this point in time.
When the stars are just aligned, like with your situation and what you got going on,
right?
Things just happen.
The universe just smiles and shit and be like, okay, hoes.
Just give you some crumbs every now and then. The universe will give you a few crumbs, keep you happy. You know what I mean?
Right.
Keep you moving along in your life.
Right. And I love it when it happens just like that.
Especially when it's in our favor. So we're going to get right into it.
Period.
Q plus artists. Come on, man. We got 2 of them. Who we got? Who we bringing to the stage first?
We got 2 over here. 2 ladies that we're going to bring. The first one that we're bringing to the stage. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Kehlani.
Hi, Kehlani.
Hi, Kehlani.
Yeah.
Kehlani is our first one in the month of July.
Okay. Come on, Kehlani.
Got a lot of things going on. You might have heard of her. You heard of Kehlani.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? She's been on our show. We reviewed her on episode 4.
Damn, that early?
Wow.
Okay, so we've been up on Kehlani.
We've been up on Kehlani, episode 4. That was February 20th, 2020.
Okay.
And I believe she had a single out at that point. I think it was the song with Keisha Cole. And that shit was hard. It was hard then, and it still goes.
Timeless.
So, but we're going to reintroduce you for those that, weren't there. You can always check that out. We're going to give you a little bit of primer. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Kehlani is a singer-songwriter, dancer, originally from the Bay Area.
Okay, Bay. Shout out to the Bay.
Shout out to the Bay, Oakland. Previously, like I said, reviewed on episode 4. She started out in a group called Pop Life. And, they went to America's Got Talent.
Okay.
And it's hosted by Naquan. And, Pop Life didn't really work out. She kind of fell on some hard times, but...
I wonder if the group name came from the Prince song. Pop Life, what you gotta do in your life.
See?
Pop.
He taking us back.
That's my jam.
He taking us back.
That's the first thing I thought of. I might be an old nigga. I don't know. I could be washed. You know what I mean?
Nah. You good. You good. You know what I'm saying? The kids may get familiar later.
Yeah, exactly. Google it.
You already know what it is. But Nick Cannon became like a mentor of sorts because she fell on hard times, kind of scooped up, brought her to LA, gave her a little bit of studio time, then at that point she went solo and things, and she started basically her career with some debut mixtapes that came out to critical acclaim.
Okay.
Cloud 19 and You Should Be Here.
Okay.
Then of course she got signed to Atlantic Records and issued her debut album, Sweet Sexy Savage.
Come on, Sexy Savage.
That has some bops on there. You already know. I like that title. Yeah, and since the last review, the pandemic kind of happened, postponed her touring a little bit, but in the latter end of, I believe, 2020, she issued another studio album, her follow-up, It was alright until it wasn't really no more hitting. Nah, it wasn't. It was good until it wasn't.
It was alright until it really wasn't no more hitting. Wow.
But yeah, she issued that second album, and you know, of course, more critical acclaim and things of that nature. And you know,
okay,
she back out with us right now.
Okay. Well, I heard a little tidbit. She did an interview with Big Boy out there on the West Coast, and
shout out.
She was pretty much saying like how she don't really put too much on like what she identify as or her label or whatever. She kind of just is who she is. And I hear that's like a common theme going on, especially with the younger generations, as far as like they like, what is all of this? Like, labels, I have to be this, I have to be that. Especially being like young and you still have time to figure all that stuff out. It's like, cool out. Like, I'm chilling. I'm over here with it. But I like that.
For sure. She's living her life out here as it should be. You already know. You know what's crazy about the timing of this? Fun fact. Fun fact. And this was not beknownst to, I guess, either of us as we were planning the show. There will be a later guest. There will be a later performer whose album we're also going to review. And this performer is dating Kehlani.
Currently.
Actively. They made it official.
There was an announcement.
Yes. They've been dating for about 7 months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And not only was there an announcement, you know, not only was there an announcement, the project that we're reviewing today, they and their partner are part of the promotional process. We're gonna get into that.
Wait, okay.
It might seem a little nebulous at the moment.
I was gonna say it's a lot going on,
but we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill you in.
Let's get into the music.
We get into the music right now. We're gonna get into
I'm
it.
overwhelmed.
All right, so she has a new album out. It's called Blue Water Road. Right?
All lower caps.
All lower caps, and all the song titles the same thing.
Yep.
It was released on April 29th, 2022, in the year of our Lord. 13 songs. It is her third studio album officially, of course.
Come on.
And I am going to let y'all know right now I'm feeling this album so much that I gave it a moon rock. It's a moon rock, y'all. It's a moon rocky. It's a moon rock. Okay.
You just went right into it. Like, you ain't even really because butter us up. You was just like, all right, look, I'm going to just raw dog it. Like, here, hold this.
You already know, spit, throw it in. You already know, no Vaseline.
Moon rock?
Moon rock.
Have we had a moon rock in 2022?
Maybe not.
Ooh, okay, moon rock. What's the percentage?
90%.
Holy smoke.
90%.
Holy smoke.
Because out of the 13 songs, I fuck with about 12 of them. And the 13th song that I don't really fuck with is not even bad. It's just your whole shit is excellent. So it's like, this one might, 13. Okay, so really, like, I think albums should be capped at like 11 tracks. You shouldn't do no more than 11 tracks these days.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do an album,
agree.
11 tracks should
That's
be
a
the
sweet
max.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a sweet spot. So if you're doing 13, you gotta be giving it to us.
Man.
So I just thought that one, and then the fact that it is as good as it is, as we're telling you, as I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, yeah, she gets the moon rocky for this.
Moon rocky?
She gets the moon rocky for this. So let me break it down to you like this.
Break it down.
Okay, so one of the songs that we were trying to allude to earlier is called Melt. And in the music video, they are our favorite couple now. It's going to be our favorite couple. That is 070 Shake, and that is Kehlani.
No, because I don't even know her face like that. So she's still like one of them elusive artists that you kind of heard a lot, but you ain't really see her yet.
Right, exactly.
Oh, man, that's hard.
So,
okay.
And the video is like, I couldn't even almost, like, you got here and I was watching it. And I'm looking, I'm like, yo, this is the cutest fucking video ever. I love this.
That's hard.
I love seeing young love be in that light. Like, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
That's
like,
hard.
It was really, really cute. And the song itself serves. Like, it's really smooth record. She gets points for me for like joints like Any Given Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? Throwing paper tantrums at the club.
Fam.
The baddest bitch that in the mirror wants to love somebody, start a riot. The baddest bitch that's in the mirror wants to love somebody and start a riot.
Yeah.
I think I said it right.
I caught that line too, though.
Yeah.
I know exactly the line you're talking about.
Yeah. I thought that joint was hard. Shooter, the interlude, you know what I'm saying? It's just like the background vocals on it is just going in. You already caught my heart when you do a 90s or 80s hip hop sample. So Wish I Never was probably the one for me.
Ooh.
And she did another one right after that.
She was just punching you in the face.
She was just pretty much. Even Sid kind of still was waking up and said, all right, hi, Kehlani, I got you. And she came through and she was fine. But you know what Kehlani did on that song? She made herself sound like Sid. You really can't tell who
they matched.
They really, really like.
It was like
gel.
They both had weed, and she was like, you want to match?
Right. I didn't know if you caught that, but yo, that was wild. I couldn't tell the difference between and the song is like pretty dope the way they did it. Yo, this song, this album is one of the best R&B albums that I've heard in a long time.
Whoa,
in a long time. I'm gonna give it up for the girl.
You
know
giving it up?
I'm
giving it up.
Considering the fact like this bitch is tatted from the head to the toe, and I came up in the era where Monica had to hide her fucking one tattoo.
Just one of them things.
That's kind of really what it was giving me. It's like, this is where we at, and I love every bit of it. And then they're openly queer.
It's overwhelming, fam. It's a lot going on.
It really is.
But that's amazing. Moon Rock, motherfucker. Yo.
She serves. So how you feel about this?
Wow. Like, let me catch my breath. Like, I'm trying to take it all in because Moon Rocky, that's kind of wild, B.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean,
how you feeling about it?
We not too far off.
Okay.
I ain't Moon Rocky yet.
Okay.
But I gave it an 83% fire.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Bruh. He just burned himself earlier.
Bruh,
so.
I mean, it's hot. I knew it was gonna get hot in here anyway. Like I figured. Yeah, she went crazy. She opened up with the little story joint. You was just in here humming it earlier. I've been humming it all day.
In my story.
Like the melody is just infectious. And then she opened it up. Wouldn't say I'm a lie, but I'm not always honest. I ain't come through, but that's why I ain't promise. She opened the album like that.
I love this. I love the melody. I just love this.
I was like, ooh, that's how you feel, Kehlani?
She opened it up. A little acoustic guitar.
You know what I'm saying?
Situation,
real light, and then it went into a situation.
With a snap. Just that's it.
Any Given Sunday, you already called it with Blast. That joint is crazy. Mm-hmm. I got a brand new bag. Are you working tonight? You know what I mean? She pretty much said, I'm pulling up. I got a thing for a stripper. This is like I'm in love with a stripper. Mm-hmm. This is I'm in love with a stripper. Yeah, like the ballad version. Like, exactly. You working tonight? I got a brand new bag. Make it rain on your stage Any Given Sunday. They went crazy on this song.
They really did.
The beat is crazy. Wish I Never, and I wish I never, with them slick Rick drums.
Right. That part.
Come on, fam. Like, she went crazy with the 90s hip hop R&B. It's super influenced. It's drenched all over this project. And you know we love that shit.
She goes into the EPMD sample for the next fucking song.
What's that?
The one with Justin Bieber.
Up at Night.
Yeah.
Sometimes you keep me up at night. And then, yo, listen. Beeves got his flaws.
Yes.
But he came on this bitch.
He really did. And I was going to ding the album for putting Beeves on. I was like, couldn't you think of anybody else? But I also...
Beeves got his flaws.
I see the play there.
And I still don't really fuck with him.
Me neither.
Like, I fuck with him from afar. Like,
from afar, like, right.
He skated on this bitch.
He did.
Like, he came on this bitch rollerblading.
Yeah.
Get me started, Sid. I knew you was gonna say she was still sleepy. I knew you was. I had it bullet pointed. I'm like, he's gonna say she was asleep. I knew it.
She was still sleeping.
But you did make a good point. She definitely matched her sleepiness. She was like, all right, I'm gonna match this shit, but I'm gonna make it like more sultry and sexy.
Right.
But like, we gonna sleep this shit out.
You caught it.
They bodied it though. I love it.
Pillow talking shit on our record.
Why you gotta be so much? Why you gotta? Yo, they killed that. Yo, this album is crazy. It's definitely fire. Everything. It's the everything for me. Like, come on.
It's the everything, yo.
Like, it's the everything for me. Like,
You could tell she.
that's hard.
You could tell she was in love.
That's hard.
And I just like to hear that shit.
Baby, it's the everything for me. Yo, she went crazy on this album. And then it had the everything interlude. So it gave you a taste of the beat. Like four songs before.
She had the strings and it was a
that
string
was hard.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that was different.
She
I wasn't sure
bodied that.
whether I liked it, but I was like, no, I see what you did.
she
there.
bodied it. Melt, come on, Melt is fire. Alter. Like, I mean, I could go on and on. This project was crazy.
That song was on the Needle Drop. I think we had it on the Needle. Maybe. I called it.
Alter?
Yeah.
It might have been.
I might have had it on the Needle Drop.
You be on them early. Like, you be on the needle drops.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Fam, that's crazy. 80, what is that? So what is that? 90?
90
and an 83% fire.
That's 183.
Moon Rocky. 183 divided by 2. What is that?
91.5.
No, that's yeah. Damn. That's what she at with it? No, it can't be.
Let's add it up. Hold on.
183. What's 18? That's
9.
That is 9. How? Is it 183?
Yeah, so wait a minute.
No, 90 and 83.
90 and 83.
That's not 183.
173.
That's why I was like, oh, we all somewhere.
Live math on the air. It doesn't
all right,
work.
so that's 80.
That's 86.5.
Ooh.
86.5.
All right, what a pin at? 86.5. Let's get that down.
86.5 right here.
Let's get that down. 86.5 on the Richter. Yo, fam. Shout out to Kehlani, man.
Shout out to Kehlani.
Blue Water Road. All lower
Road.
cases, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she took it high.
I definitely agree with the people here.
She went crazy.
She did. She really did.
86.5 with it. All right, let's see who's the next contender.
Who could we have next?
Who could it possibly? Well, we heard a lot about it so far.
We have indeed.
She already been like heavily interweaved into this episode,
into this whole story.
But we're gonna go ahead and introduce her. She's currently known as 070 Shake. Come on, man.
Bring it to
Come
the stage.
on, man.
Yeah.
Q plus singer, rapper, songwriter,
Right.
of Dominican descent. You know what I'm saying? From North Bergen, New Jersey.
See, I had to let you have that.
Let me just take a
I had
sip,
to let
man.
you
I'm
have that. I'm gonna let you have it, but that you can't be exceeding your Jersey quota. You can't be exceeding the Jersey quota.
I ain't even like. I mean, man, like I don't even know what you want me to do about it. Like it ain't even my fault.
Listen.
All right, so listen. North Bergen, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? She got her start with an 11-member music collective called the 070 Crew. So 070 is kind of like the first 3 letters of the zip code of this area in New Jersey.
Numbers?
I mean, 07017, your boy, you know what I'm saying? East Orange, Dogtown, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You part of the clique?
But I ain't part of the clique, but I'm from the area, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Okay. But that's dope. I like how she did that 070 Shape.
Yeah.
After releasing a few solo songs on SoundCloud, she gained a few thousand streams, you know what I'm saying? And she got the ear of social media personality Yes Jules. So she was out here piquing interest of the right folks.
Right.
She piqued the right ears.
Yes Jules.
You know what I'm saying? Yes Jules ended up signing her on as her artist. So she became her manager. And she was actually playing, she was like at a Yeezy fitting, Yes Jules. And she just started playing some of 070 Shake's music. And Pusha T heard it. He was on it. And of course, you know, Push was on it.
All right. I didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Push.
So eventually, you know what he do. He already over here, president of good music. Come on,
period.
President. So she got signed to Good. So she was over there. We was just talking earlier. We didn't know that was her on the Ye album. She been on it, squad. Been putting in work. Been putting the pin to work.
Yeah.
She doesn't identify as anything. She just likes girls. That's a quote. You know what I'm saying? She out here with it. She don't care about none of that. We just saying that's a running theme. They don't care about none of that. They just love who they love. Love is love, man. Do you?
Love is love is
Do
love
you,
is
boo-boo?
love is love is love.
Yeah, the solo debut came out March 23rd, 2020.
Doing the butt.
Glitter EP.
Glitter.
Come on, baby Mariah. What we doing? What we doing?
Not young Mariah.
Yeah, and then of course she worked in the Wyoming sessions with Ye, so you know all of those projects.
She was on.
They was
them.
going crazy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of her before? We picked her up.
Fun fact.
Uh-oh.
So speaking of her, being associated with Kanye, all right. So she said her first piece of music that she ever bought was Jay-Z's The Black Album. I said that's a pretty damn good
That's
start.
I've debated like several times with my friends about
Which
best
one is
Jay-Z
better?
albums.
The Black Album.
That's
versus
one of my
Blueprint?
favorite albums, fam. I think it's better than Blueprint.
We can have this talk later.
Hi.
We can have this talk later. But in addition to that, she said that if she could have 3 albums, if she was ever trapped in the desert, the 3 albums she would want to have with
the common
her.
question, yeah.
Right. One of them would be
Black
Watch
Album?
the Throne.
Oh, wait, Watch the Throne?
Would be Watch the Throne be one of the albums.
Interesting.
Which tells me a whole lot.
Interesting.
Tells me a whole lot.
Very interesting. Okay. That's an interesting fun fact. I didn't know that. Shout out to 070 Shake. So yeah, she up against her boo, Kehlani, you know what I'm saying?
That part.
She
that
got a new
part.
project out.
She sure does.
You Can't Kill Me. That's a very, you know what I'm saying? It's a very deliberate statement.
Yes.
Came out June 3rd, 2022. 14 songs, 49 minutes. You know what I mean? Approaching an hour about. I gave this joint a loud 63. Oh, you gave it a loud. I gave it a loud 63. You know what I'm saying?
It's a loud.
When I first heard it, fam, I don't know if it was my mood, where I was at. I was on my way. I think I was on my commute. I had to turn it off. I was like, yo, this like, it was just putting me in a wrong bag. A bag that I wasn't like currently open to being in at the time, I guess. So I got like a song and a half in. I was like, all right, what's going on? Who is this? Let me back this up. Let me come back to this. But then the more I listened to it, the more I liked it. The more I kept hearing different things. The thing about this project, all right, she got a lot of moments that I really, really liked. A lot of joints where I was like, all right, I like this half. I like this part. I like this bridge. I like this breakdown. But then you lost me with this beat change. But then, I don't know, this intro took too long. If I ain't take the time to listen to this 1 minute intro, I wouldn't have got to this fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like she had a couple of those moments where it was like, I don't know if it was pieced together, like how it was pieced together or whatever. But her voice sound crazy. The effects she used on her voice is mad distinct. She like on some... She like on like how Travis Scott used his effects to make it like one. Like it sounds like almost like she a robot android singing, rapping type
On the
shit.
beat.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
On the music.
It blends so well. Invited, that joint crazy. Don't wanna fuck it up, let's get it right. Like them chants and them choirs and them choruses, that sound like some Kanye submitted shit that just got, you know what I mean? You're like, all right, this ain't make the cut. Let me go ahead and whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? It sound like one of those. Body, come on.
With Christine and the Queens.
Come on. Body is hard. That's one of my favorite joints. She went crazy on it. She got like infectious melodies. They like different though. Like they like melodies, and the way she put her twist on it is like it's different than what you ever heard. And then like you said, she got a very like distinctive non-conforming voice. So it's like you get a little bit of everything with it. It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
And then like her pen, like the way she put together her stanzas and her bars and shit is unique. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't just hitting you with like regular straightforward bars, but she got a few joints. And then the Cocoon, that's my jam. That's another one of them joints. That's like all right, let me give them a slap real quick. You know what I mean? Like I'm giving them all of these.
That's the slap.
I mean, for me it was.
That's the slap?
That's like the dance joint. It's like the uppity. You know what I'm saying? Got the first 4. What's the last 6 digits? Come on, she talking her shit. She feeling spicy. She probably had a Mai Tai that day. You know what I'm saying? Like she was out here with it.
My ties with Tata.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Word life.
I mean, this is my review. You just gonna step all over my review. You know what I'm saying? History. Excuse me. History. Nah, history. I fuck with history. The pitch down in the middle was the hardest part for me. I love when that part kind of like, she said the whole verse over, but she pitched her voice down, and then it went to a beat switch. That was like, all right, I wasn't too crazy about the second half, but it was cool. Like, but I had a few of those moments. Like I said, Skin and Bones. That was another joint I liked. That was really giving me the Travis Scott effect as far as what she was doing with her voice and the effects.
Skin and Bones was the bop for me.
Skin and Bones was hard too. I fuck with that. That was one of my favorites. Body, Skin and Bones, Cocoon, Blue Velvet. I really, really rock with Blue Velvet. Blue Velvet was hard. It's like a melancholy bop. Like,
it's her being sexy.
Yeah, I like it. The beat switch threw me off a little bit on that one. Mm-hmm. It kind of like was not needed. I could have kept you could have kept that same pocket and I would have been good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that joint was all right. But yeah, 63% loud for me. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't a lot of joints that I wanted to add to my playlist and go back to necessarily. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to do too much digging through the joints to find the parts that I love.
Yeah.
But overall though, like it's an incredible project. I fuck with it. It's pretty dope. Like she went in. Like it's like an abstract painting almost. Like you could find like little, but it's like scatterbrain.
If you stare hard enough.
Yeah, exactly.
You can find something.
Exactly. Like if you take the time to go back and just, but first listen, you might be like, all right, Mark, where the new
Kehlani.
Because this ain't, you might be on that. But like once you get into it, yo, this joint, she went crazy. Come on, shout out Jers, man. Stop playing. 070 Shake. What you thought though? What you thought over there? You over there ad-libbing.
Yeah.
What you thought? Let me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. So, 070 Shake.
Wait, how you feeling? What you getting? It's because you playing too much. Oh, shit.
Okay, so you gave it a loud, right?
I gave it a loud 63.
63%.
What you give it?
All right, so for her, this is her second album, right? I gave it Sir Reginald James, bring to the stage. Come get this shit. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. Reginald. Come get it.
Sir Reginald, come get it.
Come get this album. Bring it. Come get this album, girl. Come get this. Kehlani, get your girl. I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, not really. All right.
You ruthless.
I don't. Okay, so when you had said in the beginning, you first heard it, and then it caught you in the wrong headspace.
You was feeling me? It connected with you?
I definitely connected with that. So that's why I had to listen against and against, and I did listen against and against. And I was like, boy, this thing dragged. This shit dragged. Why is this drag so much? All right.
Man.
So here's my thing. Okay. What she's doing production-wise, and she's involved in, I believe, all of the production. Because she's
even more points.
Right. I get... You looking for the lighter?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't give it to me.
I got it.
All right. Yeah, for the sound of the album, I see where she gets her influences. I think she learned a whole lot from being around Kanye West.
You can hear the
influence.
A
whole lot. It's
definitely
all
hear it.
there. Like definitely from the voice changes and the immense, the size,
the
like,
layering
of the album. How huge the album sounds. Sounds like a lot of expensive equipment, a lot of talented musicians, and a lot of like really, really high end artful ideas were put into this album. And I think I would consider this album like an art rock if I was to give it any kind of category. It's not and I would say art rock only because that as a genre is like more avant-garde.
It definitely is.
It's experimental.
It is.
And it really doesn't
and
have a
I fucks
form.
with it. I appreciate it. Like
I
I
appreciate her for
it's a certain aesthetic
for that vision.
Yeah.
For that vision. But the execution of the vision is
Not so much,
where it fell for me. So you would say all the beat changes and the different mood shifts.
Yeah.
They could be a little bit too much at the for like in between certain songs, like cause History was one of the songs that I was going into because it got a dope drum pattern situation, and then it drops, but it's like it falls apart under its own heaviness because it's so heavy of a record. There was another song, what was it? Skin and Bones. That what it was?
Yeah,
Skin and Bones.
that's my jam.
Another joint with a dope bop, and at least the mood shift on that with the bridge kind of being in a different key. That was kind of played. I had to get used to that. But it works. And then of course the video for it was pretty dope. But like Body kind of suffered for me because it almost wanted to be a bump, but
Body.
It didn't get home for me, because part of the songwriting, like she has lyrics, but she don't have no melodies. There's really nothing to hang on to for me. I'm not hearing the melodies. Not like I heard. I hate to compare, but we're comparing here.
I mean, it's head to head,
right? So, like your girl Kehlani album, Kehlani is like a master of fucking melodies and harmonies. She does this.
She went crazy.
070 Shake, I feel like she's still in the beginning stages trying to figure out what her voice is supposed to do, how best to deploy it, where it should be.
But see, that's the one thing I think she has figured out is her voice.
I don't think so.
Like her voice sounds crazy. Like with whatever effect she putting on it and how she using it, like I like that.
And that
I
part
feel
hurt.
like the album was more of like, it's like a vision board. It's like a bunch of like ideas, pieces together. She trying shit, but she just was like, all right, let me
put it together and see how it turns out.
Because it's like the moments that I do like, I love. Like it's like little pieces I love that I find on most of the songs.
And that didn't work.
But
for
then
me.
it's like joints will be like, they'll just have moments where it's like, oh, that was different, but it was like, all right, well let me. But the more I listen to it, the more I like it. I don't know.
That
I fucks with it.
It didn't work for me just because I didn't think there was a lot to like hang on to, and it didn't really have a structure. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that loosely. Like I'm not saying it has to have like a specific.
Here's the theme. I just got it. You know how somebody like shooting at you, like you can't kill me. She like all over the place.
Oh, she moving around because moving targets hard, right?
So that's what the album sound like.
That's what it was.
I was just making it up. I was trying to help out. I was trying to help out. I don't know.
It's a good go.
It was a good one. It was a good one.
It was a good one.
Thank you.
It's still a 25.
Okay.
Heard you. Still a 25.
He said, "Come and get this, sis. Come and get this album, girl."
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Okay. So what we got? 25 and 63.
25
What's
and
that?
60.
That's 85. No, that's 88.
25 and 60.
25 and 63. That's 88.
Hold on.
Divided by 2, that's a 44.
Hold on. 25 and 63.
63. It's 88 divided by 2.
88, 44.
Come on, man. I'm a calculator.
Right.
44. I mean, we already kind of,
I think we kind of really settled
self-explanatory.
on it.
I don't know if we need to beat a dead horse, really, but your girl Kehlani went crazy.
Shout out to 070.
Shout out to 07. Shout out to Jersey in the building. 070 Shake, man. 070 Squad. You know what I'm saying? All that.
You have reached
She
the
did
Jersey
a thing.
quota.
Listen, 63 Loud. I heard, you know what I mean? 63 Loud. Go listen to that. Go check it out.
Right.
Kehlani with Blue Water Road.
Blue Water Road.
070 Shake where you can't kill me.
Cannot
Go listen
kill me.
to both of them. Ain't that crazy though? We ended up getting both of them and they dating now.
And
we didn't even know they was dating. We just
didn't
happened
know. It just happened to be. We didn't know that till later. I didn't know that till later. Like a couple days after we did this, we put together. So here we are. Shout out to them, making love look beautiful, making art, and killing it out here for the Q+.
I can't wait to hear the joint. You know they're gonna have a joint. They're gonna come out.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're already in each other's videos.
You already know
they're
the
already
music
there.
coming.
So
I can't
it's
wait
like,
to hear it. All right.
It's inevitable.
Well, listen, man. On that note, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Go check out the music, streaming and all
Stream
of that.
that.
Go listen to the Herbal Tea playlist. You know what I'm saying? Highest notes. It's a lot of music out there, man. Get into it. Enjoy the summer.
Hey.
And we're going to end it like we always like to do it. on a motherfucking high note.
Hey.
We getting lit. What? Got it rolled up. Now who really tryna hit? One puff, puff, then we pass. Then we pass.